Welcome to Mac Voices. This is the talk of the Apple community, and I'm Chuck Joyner. This is the April 2023 Mac Voices update. I'm getting this out ahead of some of the NAB interviews that are about to be released because I am back from NAB, had a great time, shot a lot of interviews, talked to a lot of great people, did a lot of learning. If you ever get a chance to go to NAB, if you have any interest in video production of any kind, it is definitely a place that is well worth the trip. Often there are free opportunities to get into the show. Even if you end up paying for a ticket, though, the charge is nominal, unlike CES, where you have to actually be an industry person to attend. NAB can be accessed by anyone. The charge is fairly nominal. Unfortunately, the hotels in Vegas are not. So if you do decide to have the NAB experience, you're going to want to plan carefully, make the most of it, and then go find somewhere maybe a little farther out and a little bit cheaper to stay. That said, though, it feels like NAB was definitely back. I think you'll enjoy a lot of the interviews we had. Maybe it'll help you get an idea of what's out there, what's coming, and some of the opportunities for new tools or evolutions of existing tools. Bottom line, I had a great time. I hope you enjoy the coverage that is about to come your way. We were a little bit interrupted in April because of some travel for me and schedule conflicts, but Mac Voices Live took a couple hiatuses. We're back now on what will be hopefully a more regular schedule. So starting this Tuesday, you will see us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, whatever time that is, wherever you are. We'd love to have you join us if you're awake at youtube.com/MacVoicesTV. We always have a great time covering some of the topics of the day and the things that pop up on our radar. So join us in the chat room again on YouTube, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Last month, I got to welcome a new regular panelist to Mac Voices Live. This time, I want to welcome yet another new panelist. You've already seen him, though, because he's made a couple guest appearances, Brian Flanagan Arthurs. He comes to us with an educational background, and I've really enjoyed and benefited from his perspective on things from that profession. And so now we get to enjoy that perspective every time that he's available. So please join me in welcoming Brian as a regular contributor to Mac Voices Live. We love having him. We love having all our team members. It's just a great place to spend Tuesday evenings. You may have noticed this month that I was able to get out another briefing. In fact, actually a couple briefings. And I'm hoping to do more of these. My intent absolutely is because I've got some great new hardware in hand that I'm reviewing. I've got some great tips that for me are things I want to share because maybe you're having issues or you want to do what I've wanted to do and found an easy way to do it. So hopefully you can look forward to more of those. Of course, you can also look forward to more Road to Macstock shows. We've already had a couple of those. And I'll take this opportunity to say Macstock Conference and Expo.com is where you want to go. If you can join us in Woodstock, Illinois on July 23rd, 22nd, and 23rd, or come for the barbecue on the 21st, the Midwest Mac Barbecue. We've already talked to Mike Potter and Barry Falk, the organizers of those respective events. You can find everything again at Macstock Conference and Expo, links to everything. I'm going to be there. You've seen the people that have already been on the road to Macstock. You're going to see a lot more as we put our schedules together and can get them on the show. But it's one of my favorite weekends of the year, and we would love to have you join us. Come on out. A number of other things that I wanted to get to this month that just timing and work commitments did not allow. So I'm hoping that in May and June, we will see some of the evolution that I want for Mac Voices to happen. But until then, I want to thank everyone who supports Mac Voices, however they do it. We'll do the support report in a minute. But I want to ask for your help as well. If you can, on whatever social media platform you are that I'm on, and when I post information about the shows, if you can boost it or star it or repeat it or retweet it or whichever adjective applies to that particular platform, I would greatly appreciate it because it always increases the reach of the shows and gets new listeners and viewers in. And that's what we all want, because Mac Voices just gets better if we have more folks contributing and more folks seeing it. So thank you. For our Patreon supporters, thank you so much. You are the ones that really do keep the lights on and keep things humming. Like everything else, the bills for running Mac Voices are going up. So I'm trying to fight that every way I can, but sometimes that's just the way it is. So I appreciate your support even more. This month, we didn't have anyone at Platinum, but at Gold, we had David G., Robert G., Webb B., and Frank P. At Silver, we had Baz, Craig A., Eric B., Eric C., Bruce E., Tim G., Cletus H., Chuck P., George R., and Daniel S. And at Bronze, we had Max C., Tom C., Brian F., Craig H., Clinton M., John M., and Prop P. Again, an extra thanks goes out to our Patreon supporters for being there and being so consistent in their contributions. It really, really does make a difference in bringing you the show. And of course, you can support the show other ways. I asked you just for a minute ago for some increased activity on social media. But if you buy through our affiliate links, if you click through our advertisers, that definitely always helps. Even if you don't take advantage of their services, just the fact that you take a look at them makes a big, big difference. So please tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell them to come and watch and listen to Mac Voices for entertainment and education on Apple technology and beyond. I'll be back with more soon, as I said, but until then, as always, I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with Mac Voices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.